Hi, my name is Jackie, and you've tuned into Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. If this is your first time here, welcome. I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed today's video. And for those of you that are returning, it's always good to have you back. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my monthly favorites for the month of August. So if you're interested in seeing which products that I have been loving and enjoying so much, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The first product that I want to talk to you about is a candle. Now, I'm not sure if I talked to you guys about this candle before or not. I know it was supposed to be in last month's favorites, but I had to refilm it and then I forgot to put it back in. So I could be imagining that I talked to you guys about it because of that. But anywho's, I have a candle and I don't know where the top is. I don't know where it is. But this candle is by Goose Creek. And it is the lemon butter cake candle. And it's just full of goodness. It says it's dense lemon cake, gooey caramel, brown sugar, and whipped vanilla cream with natural essential oils. And I told you I wasn't trying to burn any candles because of the essential oils. They said that's hurtful or harmful for your pets. And I have been burning this, but I haven't been burning it at long lengths of time. So I have all these candles and I just decided that I wasn't gonna, Lucky, I have been burning candles ever since I had Lucky. And that doesn't mean that, you know, I don't care anymore about his health or well-being or anything like that. But he doesn't seem to be affected by it. And like I said, now that I know what people are saying about the essential oils for candles, I burn them less frequently and for shorter amounts of time. And that makes this candle that we're talking about now perfect because it's so potent that sometimes I just have to blow it out because it's even too much for me. It is so, and it could be because, you know, I'll tell you guys all the time that my house isn't big and I don't feel like my bedroom is this humongous bedroom. So it could be a small space thing, but oh, this smells so good. Let me show you what it looks like. Like I said, I don't know where the lid is. I could probably find it if I wanted to look for it, but I don't. So this is what the candle looks like. And it burns so evenly. This baby is almost done. And I'll be so sad when it is. It smells so good. And after you, y'all already know, I feel my eye watering. After you have burned it and blown it out, it's like it's still burning. It has such a good throw and it's so fragrant and it just smells wonderful, especially this lemon butter cake. I like this one so much. And I have maybe 2 or 3 more that I haven't really burned yet because I just chose this one to put in my bedroom and burn this one. So like I said, I'm not burning candles all over the house, or if I'm in here, I'll light a candle in the background, but after my video's over, I'll go ahead and blow it out. But this one, I haven't burned this one in probably like a week because, again, I'm trying not to burn them so frequently. But this, you guys, if you're into candles, I know everybody's into Bath and Body Works, but I saw this across my For You page, people advertising this Goose Creek candle, and I was like, and I think they were having a sale, and I had never tried anything from this brand before. I had never bought any candles, any plugins, or anything from Goose Creek, and so I thought I would try them just to, you know, check out how they are. And this was a good buy. I like these candles so much. And like I said, oh, the smell is so potent. Sometimes the smell is just so potent. And when you blow your candle out, you can leave the room, come back in, and you can still smell it. So this is definitely among my favorites. Almost gone. And yeah, I would repurchase them. I do think that they do. I do think that they have soy candles, so I'll check that out because I think those are supposed to be more dog friendly. So yeah, I love this candle very much. Very much. Next, I have one fragrance. No, I don't. I have two fragrances that I want to talk to you about. And the first one is this. I think this was a holiday set because I think they had this fragrance and the opium fragrance. And this is YSL Libre, not the Intense. Y'all know I have the Intense, but this is just a regular YSL Libre. So I wanted to try this to see how it smelled. And I was just making the purchase of the opium, and I wanted to just, you know, have both of these just to check them out. So this, I can't say I have like very many fragrances this month because I was just going through. I wasn't pulling for fragrances over and over again except for these two. And so that's how I narrowed it down. I said, did I reach for a fragrance more times or did I just keep rotating through? So I wore this one multiple times, and the next one I'm going to talk to you about multiple times. So like I said, this Libre doesn't have the notes, so I have to pop them up on the screen. Now this isn't a spray bottle, it's the top pops off, and I still think that I like the Libre Intense a little bit more because it's intense. But this smells good all on its own. Yes, I like this. And I don't know the notes because I'm not good at notes with fragrances yet. But if I saw the notes, I would definitely be able to say, yeah, I smell that or I smell this. But this one smells very good. I'm not picking up any more fragrances right now. I just think I need to go through some and, you know, use some up before I just keep adding to the stash. But this, and maybe some travel size ones I may pick up, but this is so good. This one, it smells so good. Y'all already know I'm a fan of YSL fragrances. And the next one is something that I wore because I was like, I have a lot of warm, maybe fall and winter scents. And this one, I was looking for something that was a little bit more summery, you know, not something so warm and, you know, heavy. So this one is the Clean Reserve and Sparkling Sugar. So this has been perfect to wear, and I've been reaching for this one over and over again. And again, I probably can't tell you one single note. This smells good. I almost can pick up a note. I don't know. But this smells so good. And like I said, it's not one of those scents that you would want to pick out to wear in the colder months, or one of those warmer fragrances, those cozy fragrances. This is so good for this time of the year, almost heading into fall, but this is perfect for spring and summer. So this one again is Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar. I remember when I first had the sampler, I was like, I can't smell nothing. I don't know what they're talking about. I can't smell anything. But yeah, this is a good one, you guys. And I'm so happy I have that in my collection. Next up, I want to talk to you about something that I've been doing and loving. And you guys, if you, I don't know when the video is going up, but I have been loving layering these two mascaras. This is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick, And this is the Ami Collet mascara. I love layering these. I always go in with the Fenty Beauty first. And I think the reason I'm loving layering it is because this one is almost empty. And this one is not almost empty, but I only wear it with this one. So I just think that the Fenty gives me just the perfect separation, the perfect lash. But like I said, is not as it is if I first opened it, because like I said, I think it's drying down a little bit and almost empty, but it still gives me just enough lash. But then this one, the Ami Collet, comes in and finishes the job, y'all. This is what the wand looks like on the Ami Collet, and she's more of a wet formula. And then this is my wand on my Fenty Hella Thick. It's a little bit more thicker. But for my lashes today, and y'all, my lashes are short and stubby. And this may not look like nothing to y'all, but this is good. This is real good for my lashes. And it's just perfect. I mean, I just love layering the two. This will, the Ami Collet will finish stretching them out. And because it's a wetter formula, it just looks, it makes them look more voluminous, and it stretches them out to make it look lengthy as well. So I love pairing these two together. So if you have both of these, try layering them. I go in first with Fenty and then with the Ami Collet. Now next up is a lippy. I've been raving about this lippy. This lipstick is something that I absolutely love. Now, I know Fenty just came out with all these lipsticks and liners, but I've yet to try them. Now, this has been in my stash. This is the Fenty Beauty lipstick. I don't know what makes this so special, honestly. This is what it looks like. Fenty Beauty. And then you can probably see the FB right here. And I don't know, I was saying in my video, I don't know if this is considered a matte lipstick. It doesn't feel like a matte if it is. But this is in the shade Riri. And this is what it looks like. Now let me tell you, this shade looks like it would be perfect for darker skin. But on my skin tone, this is what the wand looks like. On my skin tone, it just seems to be, it's kind of a rose, pinky rose brown. But on my skin tone, it just, I don't feel is always complimentary. I look at it and I think, oh yeah, that's going to be good. This is what it looks like. And blend it out. This is it right here. So I just don't really care for the shade. But what I love is the formula. Now, when I tell you this lipstick is so cushiony, it's so cushiony, it's so pillowy on your lips, and that is no exaggeration, you guys. It just feels cushiony, pillowy, soft, and this lipstick is so opaque. You guys saw it is so opaque, and I had a look on today, and I was thinking it was one shade on my list, but it kind of looked like it was a different shade when I got to work. I mean, well, before I even left for work, I was like, wait a minute, I thought I was putting on this color, and it turned to be kind of like a plum kind of look to me. And so I had grabbed all kind of nudie kind of lipsticks, and when I got to work, I said, well, I don't want to wear a nude with this plummy kind of look. And so I looked in my purse and I saw this one. I said, well, let me just put a little bit of that on, knowing that I always have a hard time. I have to, use my Sephora molasses lip liner and, kind of just zhuzh it up to make it work. Well, I didn't feel like doing any of that today. Quite honestly, I did not feel like it. So I did have this in my purse, and this was what I was going to wear. This is the Armani Lippy in the shade 06. It's the Prisma Gloss. Yeah, it's the Prisma Gloss, and it's so pretty. Now, this is another good lippy. I think I had this last month. This is another good one. Instantly feels nourishing and hydrating on your lips. So I wore this to work. And then when I thought I wanted something different on my lips, I went in with this Fenty lipstick. I was just like, oh boy, here we go. And so I just took it and just dotted just a couple of dots right here. And then I rubbed my lips together, and I just kept rubbing them together, rubbing them together, rubbing them together, just to blend it out. You know, back and forth this way, this way. I just kept, you know, blending it in, blending it in. And because I took so little and I was able to blend it in, you know, just working it in, it looks so nice under, well, not underneath, but on top of the Armani gloss. It didn't look glossy. It just looks so nice. And I don't know if it was just because of the base from the Armani, because that's kind of, you know, it shows up a little bit, but nothing really powerful. But it just looks so good. And I noticed that I came home, ended my videos telling my viewers about the lipstick, and then it dawned on me. I said, wait a minute. I have drank coffee with this lipstick. I have drank water with this lipstick, water bottle. I have eaten lunch with this lipstick, and it is still on. So I said, is this a matte? I'm not sure, and I'm still not sure. But this lipstick held up, and that was not even the, I mean, I guess that's the icing on the cake, because that was not even the reason that I was going to mention it. I just wanted to mention it because of the formula. And I had mentioned that I am definitely going to pick up more shades in this formula. I already have, I think, 3 in my Ulta cart, because I should see if Fenty's having a sale. But yeah, this formula is perfect. And I hope she comes out with even more shades, because I love this formula. And like I said, it's just so, you should try it. It is opaque and so cushiony. So this had to make it in my favorites. And now that I know, I didn't even put a lip liner on, you guys. So now that I know how to work it in, work it in, work it in, it looked good. It didn't look like it was so much of it on. It was just perfect. So yeah, I like that. Now, before I started recording for the month of August, I was just taking a break, y'all. I was putting makeup on, but I just didn't feel like recording. So you guys didn't see me with my Nars. I pulled this out, and I think I wore this for 3 or 4 days straight. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm not sure this is my shade. I put it on the first day, and I was like, oh, it looks good. I don't know why I haven't picked it up. And I put it on a couple of more days. I said, this looks a little darker, you know, than I remember. But I know the Macau was a little too light. So this is just going to have to do. And then I did mix it one day with, I think my, one day I mixed it with my Makeup Forever HD, because this one is a little too light. And I thought both of these paired well together. I hate mixing foundations that are not the same. Like I you know, if it was another shade in the Nars, same formula would be great. But when you have one formula and another formula, I hate doing the mix on them, because you're not getting a true representation of the products. But I mixed them together and it looks so good. So I'm probably not going to mix them too much, because, you know, I just don't want to go through the hassle, actually. But they did look good together. And when I tell you, this held up so good. And that's what made me keep reaching for it. I was just like, I've been wanting to get back around to it because I remember last year or the year before I was loving this when I first got it, and I've just had a hard time working my way back around to it. Again, too many foundations, but I just kept reaching for this one, and it wore so well in this hot Texas weather, you guys. It wore wonderfully. So yes, I just had to mention this one in today's video because I love it. Maybe I might wear this one tomorrow when I do my workday slay. So yeah, this was a good one. A good one. And next, I did a live not too long ago, and I think when I was prepping for the live, I was saying about sleeping on the Fix Plus. Fix Plus by MAC just gets you right. I have so many setting sprays that I have loved. You know, so many of them that I said I'll repurchase again. And I haven't used this MAC in a little bit. And when I used it last week, I've been using it ever since. I'm just like, this just gets you right. This Max Fix Plus, it gets you right. It handles business every time. It just sets your makeup. I know it's not a setting spray, or I think they're now trying to market it as a setting spray, but it just gets your base. It just gets it right. I mean, it just looks fresh. You have no powdered look. It just blends everything together. It just gets you right. So I had to mention this Fix Plus. I know it's not new. You guys all probably have it, or at least have tried it, but I hadn't picked it up in a whole minute. And when I did, I didn't look back. Now, and honestly, you guys, we're just about done. Next, you guys, let's talk about an eyeshadow palette, and it is the eyeshadow palette that I have on my eyes today. Now, this palette is one that I purchased and I haven't really used. I used it one time, and I was like, whoa, that's really a smoky look for work, and I didn't pick it up again. And I came home from work, and I was going to film this video because my makeup was already done, and I was like, wait, I haven't done anything with the Nessa Myricks palette. And so I took off all my makeup, and so I could use this palette. So this is the palette I'm talking about. I just have not had a palette like this before. And initially I was like, ugh, you know, I wanted it because I love my pinks and purples. But I was just like, how do I use this? I just didn't know. And I had seen some videos, but I still, like, I was just like, what do I do? And so when I used it initially, it gave me a little insight into the palette and how to use it, but still I never created a look for you guys with it until now. And this is the look that I have on my eyes today. I'm so happy with it. And this is what the palette looks like. And like I said, dipping in these shades, you can go dark and deep real fast. And I discovered that I'm not sure if both of the pans are removable, but the little skinny ones, they are removable. You probably could, once you got that one out, you could probably remove all the pans and just arrange this to however you would like to. I never do that. I just leave the palette as it is. But if you see something else differently in your mind and you want to just have your shadows laid out the way you want to, you can definitely do that. But again, the little skinny ones, those skinny shades are the powder formula, and the bigger pan is more or less the cream formula. So I use it on my eyes. I use the shade to contour my nose. So it really worked out well. Yeah, and I just actually may wear this to work tomorrow because I was able to do a softer look than I did initially when I used the palette. So I'm very happy with this palette, and I love the look I created. This is, again, the Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. Now, this isn't new, but it's new to me. I got it from the Nessa Myricks website, and she was having a good sale. And surprisingly, because I don't think this had been out all that long, But surprisingly, this was included in the sale, so I got it for a good price. So I was happy about that. Now, next up is a concealer that I have been reaching for and reaching for. Now that I'm filming, I'm trying to switch things up a little bit more, but this Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer has been my zhuzh. I don't know why I like it so much, because I don't even think the coverage is as good as I would like it to be. I feel like well, when I've used it one time, I've color corrected using it. No, 2 times I color corrected using it. And then I put it on top of another concealer because I didn't think I had enough brightness. But I just like this concealer, and I've always said that about it. I just don't know what makes me gravitate to it, because like I said, the coverage could be a little bit more, but this is in the shade 50, I think it says 53N, and this I definitely would repurchase. I just like it. Now, I would never purchase the Shape Tape regular concealer because that full coverage dry look is not for me. Big doe foot. I have swatched that concealer in the store, and I was like, no, 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 no. For my mature eyes, it is not mature friendly, and I don't want a concealer that drying underneath my eyes, and that's my interpretation of it. If you feel a different way about it, go with God. But for me, it's just not for me. So this is what it looks like, and I just like the creamy formula. Definitely will be a repurchase because this feels really light, like I'm almost emptying this. So I'm glad that I really picked it up again so I can go ahead and finish it off, and then maybe wait a while before I got it again because I have so many concealers. So, but I definitely would repurchase this one. And next is a primer that I was iffy about, you guys. I did this Shop My Stash using luxury brand products, and I was supposed to do a round 2 where I took out some of the products and put more luxury products in, but I never got to it. So one of the products that was supposed to go in is this product here, and so you guys never saw me use it. So I did use it this week, so I do have a video coming out with me actually using it. I think I used it yesterday, as a matter of fact. In that video, I haven't even edited it yet. So, but the product I'm talking about, well, first let me say I was looking for another primer because the primers that I had in that Shop My Stash were not holding it down for me. I was looking oily and shiny, and I just kept trying to find a primer that was luxury that would provide me with a matte look, or more of a matte or soft matte or something. And like I said, I never got to round 2 of that, so I just put it in a drawer and really didn't use it that much. Plus, I was deterred by the coloring of the product, but no more. The product I'm talking about is the Dior Forever Velvet Veil, and this is what the primer looks like. Now, wouldn't this shade kind of throw you off? But, you know, I have primers that go on white. I have primers that go on different colors. So I'm just like, why are you tripping? And once you put your foundation and stuff, you can't tell. But this primer right here is a good one, you guys. It mattifies my skin. I wore it yesterday and I looked good. And I had it on yesterday for 12 hours and my makeup still looked good. So this is a gem. Has a pump to it, and let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like before you have it blended out, and it just blends, maybe with a little bit of a cast, but once you blend it out, you guys, when I tell you your skin is silky smooth with this primer, it's silky smooth, and you can already, I can already see the blurring aspect. This is where it was. And see, you can see when I do my hand like this, you can kind of see a cast. But when you put your foundation or your foundation powder or whatever you're using on top of it, even the, like if I were to wear this with my Danessa Myrick skin tint or any other skin tints, you would not be able to see it underneath. But great primer if you're trying to keep your oils at bay or you don't want to look shiny. You know, sometimes I don't mind looking a little radiant. Well, a lot of times I don't mind looking a little radiant or even a little dewy, but I don't want to look shiny or greasy. And this just does, I mean, the weather has been horrific. And this primer did a good job for me yesterday. So I was so happy that I got this in the long run. Yes, yes, and yes again. Okay, so I have 2 more products, and I'm just going to do a twofer. You know, I always have to have a twofer. So I'm just going to do a twofer when I'm talking about these products. So let me get them out. I really had a chance this month. I couldn't mention them last month because I had just gotten them. And I really had a chance this month to use them. And I am so glad that I have both shades. And that never happens, you guys. Never. I couldn't narrow it down, so I got both shades. Now, the products that I'm talking about are the Fenty Beauty Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighters. I have 2 of them. And if I drop them, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have this shade, Loose Change. And then I have this shade, Trophies and Truffles. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me say it, but I try to mix up my collection. I don't want the same tones or the same shades and highlighters. I don't want the same tones or shades in a concealer. What else? Oh, not the same tones and shades in my blushes. I just want a variant. But these are the 2 highlighters. This one is in Trophies and Truffles. This is what it looks like. Very pretty and silky smooth. This is it swatched right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me put her back in the box because word on the street is these break super easily. So I keep them in their box because we not taking no chances. Oh, I did put this lipstick in here. I love it so much. And then this one has already kind of chipped away on the side, which I'm so upset about. So I really have to be careful holding it up. Looks like it's broken right around the corners. If you can see it in here. But this is what the shade looks like. And let me swatch her. So pretty. I'm so upset about this. I'm going to swatch it on top. And this is it right here. And see, they're not the same. And that's what I like. That's what I like. I want to have a variation. And, you know, I don't really know how that happened with these cracking because I have had them in the box every time that I've used them. We just jumped off that real quick, huh? But yes, these highlighters, they're so silky smooth, and they add just such a pretty highlighted glow to the cheeks, to the nose, Cupid's bow. It's just so pretty. No matter which one I wear, I love them both. And I don't even care which one I wear. I just reach in the drawer, whichever one I pull out, because I love them that much that no matter which one I put on, I know I'm going to love it. So yes, those are a hit. I had such a hard time choosing one. And these bad boys are $40 each. And my next product, you guys, is by Lancôme. It is the, I kind of feel like I've talked to you about this one too, but I'm not sure. It's the double action eye makeup remover. And it says that it is for all skin types. Lancôme. It took me a while to get used to using this because when I cleanse my face, I go in with a cleansing balm, and I generally just put it over my eyes also and take off my makeup. But I noticed that sometimes I still had eyeliner underneath my eyes, still had remnants of mascara, and so I'm trying now to get used to, before I go in with my cleansing balm, taking my little cotton ball and, just taking off my eye makeup that way. And then, taking it and taking off my mascara and stuff. And this works so well at doing that. Usually, products will still leave behind mascara. But this works so well at taking off all your makeup. I might do a reel on this tonight. It just works well at taking off all of your makeup, your eye makeup. And so I have really been enjoying using this. This was my first time ever trying the product, but I was on the Lancôme site. I was picking out some things, and I decided to, just because I had heard good things about this, I decided to go ahead and throw it in my cart, and I'm so happy I did, because it's gentle, doesn't burn your eyes, and I've just really been enjoying this. So yeah, I highly recommend this. And my next product is something new. I've been using this for about a week. I'm trying to get through all of my skincare, and I've been doing a pretty good job. You'll see when I do my empties video. But this product, I was looking for a cleanser because I had just finished emptying the cleanser that I was currently using, and I was looking for another one. And I skipped over this one because I wasn't going to choose it, but I was like, well, you can probably empty this, so let's just try it. So I had never tried anything by the brand, so I went ahead and picked it up just to see how it performed. And this is the Peach Punch Sweet Foam Cleanser by Tony Moly. Never had used anything. Now, never used anything by this brand. Now, when I used it, I put it, I squeezed some out onto my hand, rubbed my hands together, and started going in. And initially, it felt like a lotion. And I was like, wait, because I didn't feel any foaming or anything. And I said, wait a minute. I said, is this a lotion? I thought I had misread it. And I was like, is this a lotion? And I looked at the bottle, and I said, it's a cleanser. And at that point, I thought I felt it foaming up. And I said, wait a minute. And I peeked. And I saw it lathering up. And I was like, oh. And it just fools you when you first start off with it. But it gives you a good lather. And I am so pleased with this. But this, you guys, this is good. I really like this. Like, I'm not kidding when I say I definitely would purchase this. This was a good one. I didn't buy it, but it is a good product to have. Lastly, we have the lipstick that I have on now. I just wanted to mention this. I don't know that I necessarily would call it a favorite, but when I put it on today, I tried to wear it a couple of days ago, but it just didn't go with the eye look I had on. And so I put it on today again because I really wanted to wear it because I hadn't worn it it's been a couple of years. And when I put it on today, I was just saying, oh, I just have to have it on when I do my video. Oh, I just think it's so pretty. And this is what it looks like. Isn't it just gorgeous? And this is by Tarte. And this is in the shade Berry Mojito. I remember I used to live for this lipstick and then went in a drawer, hadn't pulled it since. And I just wanted to wear it. And when I tried to wear it the other day, I was just like, I've got to be able to wear this. And so I found a way to wear it today with today's eye look. And I'm so happy with it. So happy with it. It's not a matte lipstick. It's a creamy lipstick, but it's just so, so pretty. It's so pretty. So complimentary on your lips. And I paired it with my Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Scorpio, and perfect match. Perfect match. You can't even really see the lip liner that much. They just work together so well. So that completes today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in to my monthly favorites. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I hope you take this opportunity to do so. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and ring the notification bell. It just lets you know whenever I upload a video. And again, with that said, thanks for joining me for my monthly favorites. You guys take care and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.